you bought a property in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
I think it's 85 acres. Why Rhode Island? You're from Ohio. How does a kid from Ohio that went to LA, spent a year in Atlanta, end up in Rhode Island?
Man, it's beautiful up there. Have you been?
I have not been.
But you're welcome anytime. Man.
Okay. I'm gonna come and do something and check you out, see what y'all got popping up.
Bro, we got a little horse farm up there. You ever ridden a horse before?
I love Shetland pony.
What?
Shetland pony when I was a kid.
What?
Yeah.
Why did you have a pony?
Yeah.
Who got you the pony?
My grandfather.
What?
I think he paid like $40 for it. His name was Ringo.
Yeah, that wasn't the reparations he was expecting. A Shetland pony.
That wasn't the 40 acres.
2 acres and a Shetland pony. Wow. Okay. A little different from a horse.
Yeah.
Dude, it is beautiful up there. It's so peaceful. I had shows in Connecticut at Mohegan Sun up there, and I saw this house on Zillow that was like an hour away, and we had the first part of our day off before the show. I was like, let me just go check out this house real quick. Fell in love with it. The property's beautiful. The area's great. I'm 7 minutes from Walmart, 5 minutes from Target. Like it's got everything that I personally need.
They got to have a Costco up there.
No, they don't.
They don't have a Costco?
Boston's got a Costco. Okay. I do not have a Costco. Okay. But I'm all right on the Costco as long as I got Walmart, Taco Bell, and Target. I'll be all right.
Okay.
So it's got all the essentials. Providence Airport's great. It goes direct most places, but if not, Boston's only an hour away as well. I just wanted something peaceful, man. Like these last 4 years have been so aggressive. I'm around people all the time. And we're in the big cities all the time. Yeah. I'm in LA all the time. I'm in New York all the time. I'm in Miami, Chicago, Vegas, whatever it may be. I'm around people. If I want to see the big city, I'll see it in a couple months. I wanted somewhere that like when I'm not working, I can just be at peace. And this house is the first place I've ever, in 30 years, woken up happy every day. Open the window, just the fields are green, the trees are green, everything is so peaceful and quiet. People leave me alone. The community's really, really nice. They've been so good to me. We do a lot of local shows. It's the perfect place for me right now.
I mean, Rhode used to like this is everything. Could you imagine when you were a kid that you know what? If somebody would have told you, if they'd have asked you at say 15, Matt, where are you gonna live? What would you have told them?
Oh man,
LA,
Dayton, probably. Dayton, probably Dayton with 4 kids. That's about it, man. Nobody leaves this place. At 15, the dream was like, maybe I could stay in Ohio. And the ultimate dream when I was starting out stand-up was just, because all I ever saw was comedy clubs. So I was like, if I could just sell out comedy clubs every weekend for the rest of my life, that's the epitome of, I'm not gonna be Dave Chappelle, Dane Cook. I'm not gonna do arenas. I don't have to do that. If I make it, cool. So to be able to do what I'm doing now is so far past what I thought I would get to do. It's the most amazing feeling, man. And I don't know why it happened. I don't know how it happened. The timing of it all happening around my grandpa was so interesting, and I prayed on it a lot, and it really felt like yin and yang, right? Like the good with the bad. It almost felt like I had to lose something so important to me to gain something. I couldn't have it all, right? So you just kind of adapt to whatever God gives you and be grateful, and see what He has in store next.
If you could go back and do anything different, let's go back at like 2018.
Okay.
If you could do anything, you give yourself some advice, would you do anything different? What advice would you give yourself that would be different?
Probably would have dropped these dick pics a little bit earlier. Probably would have. Probably could have been not living paycheck to paycheck in 2018. Probably wouldn't have had to do Bring the Funny if I would have hopped on OnlyFans as an original content creator. But in comedy, there's not a lot I could have done differently, because that was around the same time I started to think about putting stuff online. I didn't commit to it yet, but I took the necessary steps. I was touring a little bit. I was getting ready for Bring the Funny. I was really dedicated to like developing my set in 2018. So there's not a lot differently I could have done. I did as much stand-up as I could. I worked on my set as much as I could. I tried to develop an audience as much as I could. I maybe just would have started on social media when people started to talk about TikTok. Before it blew up over COVID. Probably would have, but it's just something that it didn't interest me. It's just like having a podcast, right? Like you got to have passion for it.
You got to.
You can't half-ass the work, man. This is a full-time job, whether people realize it or not.
It is.
And at that time, I just didn't have the commitment for that. So maybe I would have changed.
You still run your social media pages?
I do for a little bit longer. Not for too much longer, but I do for now. I just don't trust anybody. I still edit all my own videos as well. I do all the comedic cuts for it and everything like that. I have my videographer does the captioning and the angle switches.
Right.
But I mean, comedy's about timing, right? Like if you leave too much dead air in a space, the joke might not land the same. So I just don't trust anybody else to do it right now.
Right. Is there a joke that you won't tell? Is there anything that you won't say?
No, man. There's nothing I wouldn't say. Are you crazy? Given the right context, given the right setup, it's great. Is there anything you feel like a comedian shouldn't say?
I mean, I go back, Matt, to be honest, I go back and forth. For me, I look at it like this. If somebody tells me something is offensive, and all I need is one person from that group to say, that bothers me, okay, I'm cool.
Interesting. One person.
I had a buddy of mine, when I worked at CBS, he was on camera 3, his name was Fred Shimizu. I used to call him Ichiro. Ichiro in Japanese means firstborn.
Okay.
But he wasn't the firstborn, his sister was, because Ichiro Suzuki, the baseball player,
of course.
So that's what I call him. He was Japanese Ichiro, and he loved Ichiro.
Yeah, that's that's racist.
So
you can't just look around and call somebody the first ethnic name that you know.
No, and so, but don't worry about it. He's like, you could be Idi Amin, or you could be Johnny Mathis. So we went back and forth. But his sister, which was the oldest, was firstborn, and she passed. And he came to me and he said, Shannon, I really appreciate it. My sister was firstborn. Is that you're not calling me Ichiro anymore? I said, okay, bro. Fred, how you doing?
That's tough.
So if somebody in a group says that's offensive to me, I won't say it anymore.
Now,
but I'm not a comedian either, though.
So thank you for clarifying the context, right? It's like, it's having a job. You go tackle somebody, you go, well, he's a football player, right? If I go tackle somebody, that's assault. Yeah. Right? Like it comes with the context of the job.
Absolutely.
A comedian is a clown. The only thing we're supposed to do up there is make you laugh.
Right.
And if we can push a perspective like Chappelle is so good at doing, by all means, do that in a humorous way. But other than that, we don't mean anything we say. You know what I mean? If I were to call somebody Ichiro in the audience and he was like, actually, my sister passed away, I'd be like, thanks for bringing down the move, man. You know what I mean? Like, you don't got to think it's the funniest thing, but don't ruin it for everybody. I'm just messing with you. I'm not trying to make anything personal. I think it all comes back to context, man. People forget what a comedian is. They think I work at Costco and I'm just out here saying wild shit. Like, no, it's just the job. I'm just playing.
You do have a large female audience, a women's audience. I mean, I guess I'm not supposed to say female. Women's audience. You
can't even say female anymore?
No. That's right. So let me. You have a large fan base that are women.
Yes.
That are women. What's some of the wildest things? Do they do stuff like at a concert? Like if you were a singer, they be throwing stuff on the stage. You mentioned you mentioned the guy that Matt Rife is my hall pass. Yeah. And the husband or the boyfriend is sitting right there. Do you ever I can't believe this is my life now?
Oh, all the time. People will flash at a show from time to time. They'll throw like a bra on stage. Yeah, people bring gifts all the time. A lady brought me a jar full of her hair. I don't know what part of her it came from. It was pretty long. Just a jar of hair and a photo album of her and her family. Absolutely insane. The first meet and greet I ever did, lady bit my nipple.
What?
I give everybody a hug, obviously, and she was about nipple height, latched right on, drew blood. I had to peel her off of me.
What?
Yeah, people.
She had to be
insane.
drunk though, Matt.
Probably. She was from Oregon, so it might not even have been a liquid. But people do weird stuff all the time. But again, I'll take the passion. Yeah. Right. I would rather have super highs and super lows than just kind of intermediate the entire time.
So basically, right now you're the Drake of the comedian world.
I don't know. That's a great comparison. All my fans are overage.
There you go. See, man.
That's not a dig, by the way. It's not a dig. I was Team Drake over the beef. Just saying. I'm gonna go on record right now. I mean, Drake's a great comparison. Drake, if you're watching this, I play Toronto this year. If you want to come out.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because we like to do something before 2 something.